Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Hogwarts Legacy has just been out for a couple of weeks now, that's all, believe it or not. But some sales figures have actually dropped, and I think we can honestly say, even though we thought the game was doing very well, simply by little bits of information like in the UK physical game charts, it had sold 80% more physical copies in the UK, so we are talking a small proportion of the market, than Elden Ring. But 80% is still an unbelievable significant amount of sales, particularly when a lot more sales now are shifting over to digital. But we've now actually got some sales figures, and holy cow, it's not too far off making $1 billion in a couple of weeks. Hogwarts Legacy earns $850 million, sells more than 12 million units in first 2 weeks. Hogwarts Legacy sales earning 8.5 million, 12 million units sold. This is on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, according to the numbers released Thursday by the video game company. Now, this has also got an additional launch in April for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and I don't know if it's going to go onto the Switch or not. It might, who knows. But then it's going to pick up a ton more in sales. But 12 million units is almost comparative to what Cyberpunk 2077 sold. However, Cyberpunk 2077 had to refund a whole load of those because of the broken nature of the game. So even though it shifted 13 million units, we don't actually know how many units were refunded and what that actually was. But I can guarantee you that Hogwarts Legacy has certainly brought in more than Cyberpunk 2077. I want to go through a couple of negative things, and I want to go through some positive stuff. I'm going to deal with the negative stuff and get it out of the way, because I think the positive stuff really demands attention when it comes to this. The negative aspect, of course, is that a bunch of freaks on the internet tried to prevent people from purchasing the game. The good news, of course, is they failed massively. Now, you have to also bear in mind that 99% of these freaks do not belong to the organization that they claim to belong to. No, they have usurped that organization, and they see it as a massive shield now, and they hide behind it to espouse their hatred, their vitriol, and their poison. And that's sad, because instead of creating tolerance, they are breeding intolerance, but that's exactly what they want to do. They want to destabilize that unit, they want the protection behind it, and of course, Big Daddy government and Big Daddy corporation is also supporting them as well. However, some organizations are not afraid, and they're not swayed by this sort of business. But we also saw, once they realized that they couldn't prevent the sales of this game, because Harry Potter is a much beloved franchise. I know nothing about this franchise. I only got into this franchise, when I say got into this franchise, it's because of the game. The game looked interesting to me as a game. And then once all this, well, it's not even controversy. Once all this malarkey, I think that's a much better word, started to rear its ugly head, where people tried to cancel the game because J.K. Rowling believes that women are women, and she's right, just sort of made things a little bit more, well, it's the Streisand effect, which we should rename to the Hogwarts effect, I think Drinker said in one of his videos, because shining that light on the game just put it in front of more people. And because of the massive amount of support that the Harry Potter franchise gets, the vast majority of these people, the vast, up to the tune of 12 million, are just regular, normal people. They want to have fun. They just want to be entertained. But the people who are trying to prevent that, they don't want you to have fun. They don't want you to be entertained. They want you to be as miserable and as down and in the dirt as they are. They want you to be unhappy and sad and pathetic and broke and jobless and directionless as they are in life, living on Twitter, tweeting out all day, every day, believing that that is their world, that is their universe, not going out, not touching the proverbial grass like they really need to do. And of course, once they realized that the sales aspect of trying to boycott the game had failed massively, then they started bullying streamers, because nothing says tolerance like bullying people. They started going into small streamers because they knew they'd get nowhere with big streamers, and they knew they'd get nowhere with streamers that would just tell them to fuck off. So they'd go into small streams and they would bully the creators, and in some cases, they would make them upset, cry, turn off their stream. The allies would then start to apologize. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then when they realized that they couldn't bully a lot of creators after that, then they would go into the streams and then they would start dropping the spoilers in an attempt to ruin the game and hopefully make you, as a person playing it, go, well, I know the story now. There's no point in me playing. But they don't understand that the game has a ton of depth and is a ton of fun. So even the story aspect, which is great, isn't the be-all and end-all of the game. The combat, the exploration, the puzzles, the side quests, the characters, the this, that, and the other. There's a ton more to it. So I had the story spoiled for me within like the first 2 days of me playing the game. Has it stopped me and prevented me from having fun in the game? Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. And that's where I want to move now to the positive aspect of this. These vile, disgusting pieces of filth, who, by the way, I will mock and laugh at all day, every day. They attempted to belittle people, blackmail people, to cancel people. They attempted to do all of this to streamers. They attempted to do all of this to people who played the game. But I, having played the game, one thing that I discovered is that it actually brought us together. It brought regular, normal people that just want to have fun with their IPs, just want to have fun with their video games, and just want to have a good time. They came into my streams in droves. And they came into my friends' streams in droves. I've been in X-Ray Girl's stream, Quarter Black Garrett's stream. I've been in Melanie Mack's stream. I've been in Luca's stream. I've been in a ton of people's streams who are playing the game, because even when I'm not playing the game and I'm having a bit of downtime, it's actually been a lot of fun to watch other people play as well. And all, for the vast majority, all that I have seen is nothing but bringing people together. Because people are getting so sick and tired of this fake ass, and believe me, it's fake ass, because the people who are calling you bigots and istophobes and all this kind of stuff, the people who are trying to cancel you are scum and filth. And the projection levels that they espouse is off the charts. They don't practice what they preach. They just want compliance. They don't care about these franchises for the most part. They certainly don't care about you. It's about control and having some aspect of power, because in the reality of their lives, they are nobodies and nothings. They don't affect anyone's lives. They don't have any lives. As I previously mentioned, they live online. They live on the internet. No friends, no nothing. The internet has become their own reality. They are to be belittled and pitied. In the reality of matter, that's what they're meant to be. Pitied. And I've just seen positivity come out of it. And because of this, it's actually made me more interested in the franchise. I went out and I bought the movies. And I watched the movies, which I hadn't even seen. Then, because I'd seen the movies, as you got to get the books. The books are so much better because they flesh out so much more, and there's so much missing from the movie. So I got the books. And then I was talking to my 9-year-old nephew who said would love to have the books. So I bought them the books. And they sent me some beautiful pictures of them holding the books with a massive smile on their face, and they can't wait to read those books with their dad. Positive stuff. And I guarantee you that J.K. Rowling made more money from me buying the movies and buying the books than she did from the video game itself. So the Hogwarts effect, the Streisand effect, all that did was actually shine a massive beacon of light upon this franchise, because all that people were hearing, apart from the stupidity, what they were hearing was, this game is great, this game is a ton of fun, you're going to have a good time, and boy, has it been the legitimate escapism that we have desired for a long, long time, that a lot of our media is not presenting to us. So while Disney are crying and already calling people racists because of their Little Mermaid race change dog shit, which looks to be coming out soon, some people, some good people are saying we need to create entertainment for everybody. Not one side of the aisle, not aligned with anything. We believe in entertainment for everyone. And my God, have they been rewarded for that. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.